Hello and welcome to our level 28 episode of Fellowship of the Forge. Sitting here looking down
Hello.
on the Wheloon surrounding area. It's looking as grim as ever. I just wanted to, well, we can mention for a start the feats, can't we? Feats for 28. Mine was a bit boring. Epic repair spell power. I figured as I'm making a lot of use of that, and I also get a bit of a boost to other uh, spell powers through choosing that. I figured I'd go for that with nothing more compelling on offer. If I'd been building for the cap and maybe had a bit of a sort of a tankier build, maybe wearing the medium armor, that kind of thing, maybe I could have taken something more defensive, like the defect warding or something. But I think we'll stick with what we've got. And you took Harbinger of Chaos, didn't you? For a couple of imbue dice and a couple of double shot, which you can't really go wrong with. So, there won't be any changes to gear, at least not on my side, until we. Well, there just won't be until we TR, I guess. I basically set up in the low epics with some reasonable stuff. I've got the scepters, haven't I, from the Borderlands and that kind of thing. Heroic esoteric set and a couple of pieces of there's a salt marsh thing there, isn't there? And then a shaman's set there, shaman's fury. So it's not terrible, but certainly not amazing. The DCs, I've always had the impression we've been on the edge of being effective throughout, but we have been more effective than not. In recent quests, we've made use, especially of the disco ball, to block passages and that kind of thing, and it's done pretty well for us. So no complaints. Even sort of going suboptimal on the DC side. We started at -2, being as we were a warforged and they get a penalty to charisma. But the healing benefit has more than made up for that, and made up for the fact that we are not able to make use of our capstone in the way we'd like and be a fire elemental with the bonuses that go with that. But I don't think we've suffered too badly. I'd just like to take a moment, Annie, to get your impressions of the last chain. So we've just come through the Three Barrel Cove, including the end quest, the precious cargo. So in three of the
Mm,
quests, we had
mm.
seriously nasty traps that, if not disabled, would have one-shot both of us. And in the last one, had we not had you, we'd have had to have a completely different approach with, than because you shot down most of the pirate ships before they even reached us. So I just wondered,
Oh yeah.
with reference to the discussion earlier about the, feeling like you're doing the traps just for XP and having the rest of the party wander off and do other things and that kind of thing, how the experience of the last chain kind of compared to that.
It was the example of quest where it's useful to be a trapper. Yeah,
And
good.
did your experience of the quest feel very different because of that, or you still thought traps?
I still feel like traps.
All right, okay. Well, it's not for everybody. I just asked the question because literally that one in the Ghost of a Chance, that's one shot me more times than I care to mention. So it's one where if you either disable it or you better have a really good way of avoiding it, otherwise you're just going to die.
Yeah,
I thought that
but I still
might
feel
give
like
you a sense of feeling value to it does me when
yeah,
I go in and
it's
do that.
value.
I've got
Yeah,
one.
I feel valuable, but I feel like I wish I don't need to do this.
All right, okay. I've got one
Oh,
last one. It's probably the pièce de résistance as regards traps and that kind of thing. We may be a bit low on your trappy skills. I guess we're going to find out. I was thinking we could
Mm.
go full circle and put you through the haunted halls as part of the
Yes,
level
yes, yes.
29 episode. Now, would you
Yeah,
like to
we
tell
need.
people the significance of that particular quest?
It's because it's the quest where I was all lost. Imagine a level 20 on haunted
Oh
house,
my god.
and the leader of my present guild was just sending me a message like, "Oh, what you guys are doing there?" Because two level 20 on haunted house.
Yes, the
I
bear.
don't think I think we was on Reaper as well. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god.
I think we was.
The bear was in there with Nas,
And
as people will know her.
yeah, and she appeared to help us and adopted us. um, yeah.
And for anyone on Orion who knows Zavina, you will know she has a main character who is a permanent rogue. So I'm sure that would have helped in that quest.
Hmm. It did.
So can I put you down
Okay.
as broadly speaking a little bit more positive about your character and what it can do after the last chain?
Sure, I am positive.
Okay. So for this one, excuse me, for this one, we thought we'd try and go through Wheloon, see how we stack up. Now, I don't think there's too much stuff that I won't be able to hold in here. I just stepped in, by the way, Annie, into the wilderness area.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think that my game just decided to
Crashed?
not be good. Yeah,
Oh,
better to close it
okay.
and to
I'll
come back.
just wait here then, I think. I thought maybe you just had one of those teleport failure things that I get occasionally.
No.
Be very careful with the chain, the Shader with the chains. They can be really nasty.
Mm.
It's at points like this when I wish I had the ability to cut and paste a video. Rather, I suppose people can just forward through
I
this.
wish you could.
Hey, knowing me as you do, me and technology, I think you have to admit it's
Mm.
pretty good that I'm managing to record anything. I mean, every now and again I record
Yeah.
without the sound for reasons I don't understand, but apart from that, they don't come out too badly, do they?
Mm.
And this is somebody who didn't even know what Discord was until I came into connection with it with the guild. Annie is in the curiosity shop. It was kind of a requirement to be a part of the guild. And I can understand why, because communication makes it so much easier inside the quests.
Hmm.
Maybe we could use this time. I don't know what your machine is doing at your end to
Mm.
to do what I was going to do as a start to the next one, and that is just gather your impressions in general about the class as a whole, because you've never played an arty, you've never even played a ranged character, and you very rarely play a character who has anything to do with the thievy, trappy side of the game. So, is there anything you'd like to say about that with regard to the?
Yeah, it's like another perspective. I always like to play the game one. And for example, lots of times I wasn't considering, like for example, oh, when she was doing the traps and I was jumping, on them and like passing by them, and she was angry with me.
Yes.
Um, Now I understand a little bit the feeling,
So it's
actually.
given you a little bit of empathy for other types of characters and what they may be trying to do.
Yeah, like plenty of times I thought, well, the traps don't hurt me, I can pass them.
Yes.
And now I understand that as much as, if you're playing in a group, as much as you can pass by them, it's good to wait. If is the part important for your friend, like
Yeah.
they do traps. So like wait for them to do the traps.
Yeah, there's a
So
balance, isn't there? If some people are waiting who are
yeah, it
going to
was
be one shot by the traps, then yeah, maybe all wait. I mean, there might be situations where the traps are literally being disabled for a group bonus, and the trapper's quite happy to sit behind and have the
yeah,
rest of the group go. It's situational, isn't it?
and I kind of lost a little bit the fear I had for Ranger because I was like, no, 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 Ranger, no, I don't do Rangers, and I enjoy it.
So, have you found you've been? I mean, I know it didn't come straight away. I remember in the first couple of quests you were bang in the middle of the enemies, just like you always were. But have you found now that you've been able to adapt a little bit to sort of staying at the back and or maybe sitting still and firing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's good as well to be able to shoot the enemies by far.
Well, it's
I just
certain.
don't like now when they come to hit me because I am squishy.
Yes. Well, one thing uh, you do come to realise as a ranged, and I've had to realise it too, although playing a lot solo, it's not been as obvious to me. But if you are firing on something that hasn't yet been picked up by anybody else, of course it's going to come towards you, or if it's ranged, it's going to shoot you back, and that's where the real trouble can start.
Hmm.
So that gives you an appreciation of letting, again, talking about somebody else doing their job, trying to let the tank establish the attention before you start to, with your fusillade or whatever it is. Now here we don't have a tank, so it's basically a bit of a free for all and trying to survive. But I think generally it's better if I go in and attract attention, and then you just smash them from distance, because you'll also get a bit of sneak attack damage then from your Shadow Dancer tree.
Hmm.
I think we've both done pretty well, to be honest. I haven't played a sorcerer for literally years. I know people would say the class probably plays itself, and to a degree that's true. But you've still got to, if I hadn't focused as much as I have on hitting these DCs for the spells, a lot of them would have done little or nothing. When you're running around doing half damage all the time because everything's saving, you soon begin to run low on mana. So that can be an issue. I've been particularly happy with how well these single target things have worked. The lightning thunderstroke thing, the trap the soul, and the finger of death. The sorcerer gets is it thunderstroke and iceberg as well. So they have some decent single target options even without ruins, don't they? I obviously haven't chosen ruin at 27 because I don't plan to play at the cap. I wouldn't bother at all with ruins unless you do plan to play at the cap, because the big one, the greater ruin, is only available from 30. But yeah, single target wise, we've found the solutions. The only thing I don't have is a low cost finisher. I should be using the Red Dragon Breath more in that role, and I just haven't. Maybe because it's on a slightly dodgy key for me to get to, that C key. I don't know. I tend to be hovering
Okay.
more over these three. Are you back in now, Annie?
Particularly, you should mention at what time the game starts, so people
I
don't.
should mention what? Sorry.
You should mention on the comments where the game actually
Yeah,
starts.
if I was any good at organising all this thing, I should put. I actually for all of them, it would be nice to have time stamps, wouldn't it? But
Yeah.
don't think I'm that organised. One person actually recently was looking at a guide I'd done for the for one of the areas. I can't remember which wilderness area it was, but they'd gone through as a reference for themselves and put the timestamps in, which I thought was nice. So this chain is characterized by pretty intense end fights, isn't it? Almost without exception. And this one is no exception. This one is made a lot easier by having some crowd control and having two people in the party, one of whom can knock down the ladders to stop the things respawning all the time. I am a tough construct.
Just inside the entrance to the crumbling warehouse.
Right, speaking of disco ball, let's get one up here and try and trap them all in the middle. Come back behind me, Annie, and just wait for them. Let's mash them in the middle if we can. Nice, nice. Okay, we can break the boxes. Let's go.
Another way out of this warehouse.
A voice calls to you from a nearby rooftop.
This isn't over. In fact, it's only begun. While you were busy fighting.
Get him. Lovely, lovely. Ooh.
If you ever want to see your friends again, you'll just have to find.
Crikey. Failing. Okay.
Don't delay.
Says the voice.
If you waste my
Yes, that's more like it.
they fight each other. And only the strongest survives. Then I
Ooh.
pick a winner.
Taunts the mysterious voice from a nearby roof.
Nice. Oh, and a soul, thank you. Where are these coming from? That's not cool. They're dropping me plenty of souls though, so I'm not complaining. Oh, half of them came from round here. I don't know why. Remnants underneath you. Thank you.
A sudden blast blocks your path.
Not that way.
I think that Plague Reaper must have saved against me.
Something else.
Yes. More down at the bottom, Annie. I think something went wrong with my spell there. I don't know what happened there.
So,
Thank you. So far, so good. Hmm? I think there might be a problem with your sound.
that is in fact.
There is a problem?
Shouts a distant voice. The only way forward appears to be through these foul-smelling drainage tunnels.
It was because I needed to put the
To put?
earphone to get a little bit of a juice. Battery.
Okay. Oh, it's a... Ooh, it's like a Wi-Fi thing, isn't it, yours?
Hmm. In fact, I'm being silly because I have the thing to connect directly to
There's
the
a trap
phone.
box, sorry, a trap thing here that you can disable. If you search for it, you can disable and get as a little bonus.
Hmm.
On the floor next to you on the right there.
I found it already.
Yes, it's just there.
Mm.
Nice one. I think there may be one here as well, I'm not sure. In the same place. possibly. Or maybe we can't disable anything here. Oh yeah, another
Ooh.
one there. No bonus this time, okay. Behind. Okay. Do you have remove curse potions?
Uh-huh.
She does. Okay, let's coordinate. I'm going to pull the lever and do the mass hold. You're going to have one of your AoEs ready. As soon as you see the Christmas trees, hit it.
As the lever unlocks the brain,
Lovely.
pour out of the darkness.
There's always one to spoil it, isn't there? I think there's a few little breakable things here. Okay, so same deal in the next one. If you're happy with that. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
A gate unlocks in the distance as more lizard folk attack.
I think you actually shot before I'd had chance to get the... But it's okay, they're all together anyway. We just missed the helpless bonus damage when we're kind of out of sync with it. This would be a
Plenty
good...
of lost souls.
Yeah, it's nice. Good spot for your AoEs there, Annie. Okay. Yes, Lost Soul definitely doing well here.
The voice taunts you from
I think
somewhere
I got a
very
ladder
close.
bug down here.
Do you understand at last?
Okay, let's try to...
They're all our puppets, and so
Mm.
are you. We decide what happens here.
Oh, some spells going missing here.
To shine.
Okay. Now, where are you? Are you coming up here? Yeah, okay, good. Oh, that was a nice use of the disco thing. Wow, look at them all. Yeah, and look at all the souls.
Oh,
I think that's probably fair enough. That was a good ball, wasn't it? The game says, yeah, you did okay. I'm not going to let you pick up the souls, but you can have to.
The voice continues as you climb onto the roof.
You're almost there. Shine so you can play your part in her life.
Where
This
did I
guy's
put the ball? I put the ball like in the middle of nowhere there.
good days and bad days, right?
Yeah,
That's so for you.
thank you. Oh, that hurts. Thank you. Oh, what's happening out there? Okay.
That was a dog.
And you get ready with your AoE.
The mysterious voice is much closer.
Got him. Okay, so coordination needed here. Obviously, disco ball in the middle.
Now, meet me up on the roof.
So it's best, I think, if what's the best? Maybe it's best if you sneak around doing the ladders. I'll keep the attention in the middle. Do
As you
the
reach
disco
rooftop,
ball and the
voice
AOE.
calls out once again.
We meet at long last.
You can now see that the voice belongs to a robed Shar priest.
Few
Okay.
have made it
Okay.
this far. Come speak.
Ladders hit the rooftop, and the priest's minions swarm up, ready for battle.
Doing
Ladders
1,
down to help even the odds.
doing 2.
Nice, Annie. Keep going.
What is the third? What is the third? Doing 3. Okay.
You got them all, so just boost and hammer the boss.
Now that the priest is
Lovely
alive,
stuff,
you
lovely
should rescue
stuff.
any of your allies that still
I don't think we could have done much better than that in the final. Now, I've been in here on my own plenty of times, and not being able to do the ladders, you end up being absolutely swarmed, especially if you haven't got crowd control. That disco ball is a godsend in this one, isn't it?
It was good.
So
Yeah.
yeah, good stuff. I suppose the thing about the ball is it's not just a save or no save. They have to constantly remake
Now,
the
to help yourself to the
save
mad priest's
if they're
hoard of
standing in
treasure.
there. I've got some thief tools +5 here. Drop them for you.
Okay. Thank you.
So that's a good
Finish.
start.
Ah, it was great.
Just a little word on where I've
Well,
gone with the Epic Destinies. I've pushed further into the macro tech, so we've got the second core, more fortification, a bit more repair amp, and a bit more of all this stuff, so a bit more electric, repair, universal spell power, spell points, hit points, all that good stuff. I just took one more repair amp in there. Okay, so back we go. I could invis, couldn't I? There we go. I know this sorcerer has a significantly lower number of spells available than the wizard, but I mean, I don't like to be overwhelmed by loads and loads of options anyway, and I certainly don't put loads on the bar, just the ones I use most regularly. So I haven't found the lower number of spells usable to be an issue.
do you believe that I still have chocolate?
Do I believe you still have chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
From when?
From 2 days ago.
No, honestly, no. I would think that you've probably acquired it from other sources. I can't be the same one.
Yeah, it's because normally I put in a big pot, a big container.
Yeah,
And when it's in the big container, I eat everything in one day.
right.
And instead of letting in the big container, I made little balls with it. So
Ah,
when I want a little bit, I eat a little ball of chocolate.
that's nice. It's a good idea.
Hmm
I've actually just lost my bet. I thought you were going to say you'd put some of it somewhere and forgotten about it, and that's why you still had some.
The woman's life ebbs away, her frantic warmth
No.
consuming the last of her strength. If you act now, you may be able to prevent further massacres.
I am a
or
rat
attempts.
exterminator.
Ah,
Exterminate.
this area
Exterminate.
here, the lone dog mourns its fallen master. I remember playing this quest once I'd got back to the game after Molly died, and I was thinking, no, it's the wrong way around. The master's mourning his fallen dog, and I got really sad. So whenever I come past that bit, I think of
A
her.
scratchy voice barks out orders somewhere nearby.
You lot take this tunnel. The rest of you go the other way.
Kill the enemies. Ah,
Sorry,
they want me.
my bad.
Thank you. You saved me just in time.
I caused the problem, so you know, like you did the other day, the other quest. You deliberately caused a problem that you could save me from. Well, that was in reverse, the same thing. Oh, that was beautiful! Wow, that's a festival of baubles.
Christmas
Yeah, Christmas baubles.
exterminate. Exterminate. I'm a Dalek.
Get 'em, get 'em.
Did you watch it, Doctor Who? Or never was your thing?
I did actually, and as a real youngster, some of the early ones, and I was quite frightened of the Daleks, the extermination business. I certainly
Yeah.
wasn't laughing at it, I'll tell you. My brother and I were
No,
like,
Daleks are
"Ooh!"
terrifying. Yeah.
And that sinister voice, "We
Uh,
are the
the
superior
dust,
beings."
the dust. They look like dust.
Get ready
You
with your
know,
AOE, Annie.
creamy.
AOE here.
Mocking voice above.
All right.
Beautiful, beautiful. That. Do that again.
The creepy angels is the ones I fear the most.
Protecting us.
The creepy angels. I'm not sure I know what
Yes,
those are.
it's some angels that when you blink, they come and get you. Each time you blink, they move a little bit further
Oh,
and they kill you.
crikey. That doesn't sound
So you
good.
cannot, so you can't blink, otherwise they come to kill you. Yes, they are terrifying.
Now this section that's coming, not this one immediately, but the one next to it with the falling doors. Do you know what I mean?
No.
The very next
I don't
section
get
that we go through, we have to go through the gate together.
Ah, okay, okay.
Otherwise, you know,
Otherwise one
one
will be
person
lost.
gets shut out and it could result in a death.
Okay,
So we
all right.
we jump up on the left-hand side, come through together.
Sniveling voice.
Oh, I
Oh.
got shut out. I'm shut out. So
Ah, of course.
heal yourself. Heal yourself. Oh. Okay.
Okay, just happened what we said.
Yeah. Well, it was quite unforgiving that I was right there with you. I think
Yeah.
it was probably because you triggered a trap. You went in one of the traps. I was hoping we could jump onto the left side, the left ledge. I should have been more clear about that. What I do in here when I come through on my own, I jump on that left ledge and then out through the other door without ever triggering the trap. But I found that when you do that and you have somebody else with you, the second person gets shut in, and you have to do the the whole thing then. Now,
And now what can
I
be
think the
done?
only choice we've got is to wait it out. It does eventually come back up, but we just have to wait.
What if I
Oh
use
no,
the
Annie, no. That's gonna happen. What if there are red crowns up there?
Okay.
No, I don't think you could, because I think there are some on the other side as well. I was going to say you could have gone close to the wall where those couldn't see you, but no, I think it's kind of...
Aye.
And the unfortunate thing is, we already talked about the impressions overall of the class. So
No more impressions. I'm done with impressions.
I was going to say that would have been a good filler for this this moment, wouldn't it? Yeah, I
We
think
used all the fillers we had.
what went wrong there was that
Unless we can talk about the embarrassing moments.
what went wrong here is that you actually trod on one of the... Oh! What went wrong here is that I nearly died too. You actually trod on one of the traps. Come in this corner. Let's just.
Thank you. Okay.
So we need to be going in there with extreme prejudice. So that means boost running and everything. Try and stay out of the water if you can, Annie. Okay. Hopefully that's the worst part done. Oh, I hate it when they get left on the sliver. Help me out.
Hmm?
That's it. You did help.
Did help with what?
I don't like wasting mana on something that's on a sliver of health, so I was asking you to help with it, and you did.
More criminals drop down right in the middle of the camp. As the gate defenders fall, the criminals force the gates open and pour into the camp. As the
Let's
gate
try
defenders
this.
fall, the criminals force the gates open and pour into the camp.
Yeah, that's
you
good.
want-
Oh, watch it, Annie.
I am watching it.
You're taking a hammering.
I am,
Move.
but I'm watching it.
Defenders defeated. The criminals
She wants to hit me.
We can get out of here now if we can.
Okay, where to go? Move and I'll follow.
I think we're just going to have to reduce the... Right, okay, now we just pick up the crest and get out of here. We might already have killed most of the things in here anyway. So the crest is on the other side. Ah, okay. That's not good. I guess that's what sorcerers do. And they gave me a soul as well. And I'm holding a scroll in my hand. I was still holding the scroll all the time from raising you.
Awesome.
So I had no spell power boost, and I still did alright, I think. So that's the crest we need. Happy days. There's a couple of traps at the end here. You don't need to disable them all, just disable the ones that's in our
A
way.
strange glow suggests that there's something unusual about the corridor ahead.
Ah. Okay.
Actually, Warforged might be immune to these. I don't know. So maybe I've just made you some work. Just put your crest in the bat socket there. Happy days.
A slight breeze suggests that you are nearing an exit. Yet, with the breeze also comes a pungent reptilian smell.
Nice. Now I better start clicking on some... Wait, Annie, wait, please. I used the please word.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to do the same again here. I'm going to put a ball where they tend to appear. Then maybe you could stand back from the ball down here and do some shooting and not have to go into the room.
A commanding voice calls out, "Harvest Hall! I must stop those
Where is
criminals
she?
from destroying it." The native leader rushes ahead and locks the gate.
Ah, there
before
she
you
is.
can reach
Yeah.
it.
Get your boost going. I'm gonna stand with you behind the ball. Don't bother about healing me, you just hammer her. Now she can't be hit now, Annie. We need to take care of the trash.
Footsteps
She can't be hit until all the trash is gone. Try not to move.
Okay.
I'll heal you. Okay, trash again.
Athea attacks with a new vigor. She is joined by reinforcements.
She's vulnerable. You keep smashing her, don't heal me.
More of Athea's lackers join her fight as she cries out.
I'm watching your health. You carry on. Yeah, good.
To the ground. My family wiped out by you bumpkins, she gasps.
Bumpkins?
You've routed the criminals and ended their scheme to destroy the Wheloon natives. The leader of Harvest Hall motions you over, eager to speak with you.
Okay, not too bad. Apart from that little boo-boo in the
You are welcome to use
in the
Harvest
trapped
Hall as a
corridor in the
place to
middle.
rest and recover from now on.
We always do that, right?
I must say I always struggle with that. I think what we need to try to do is not step on the floor there at all. Step on the raised side section, and I think we could be all right. Through the drainage tunnel. I won't invis me because I have to open a door here.
A strange mist envelops you, and vertigo clutches your stomach. What is happening? The world around you has changed.
There's an XP stone here if you would
I
like.
know dealing with the Shadok High presents certain challenges. Yet they control the Shadowfell in this area, and this alone
Come on,
makes
let us
them an
in.
essential part
Okay.
of our plan. Besides, they are touched with shadow as
We
we
can
are.
go through the door to
Who
buff
have
because
the
there's a bit of a
Netherese standing
speech
at the
here.
door waves you in.
And it
In the
only
future,
starts
the
when
Netherese
we
snap
talk to the
attention
person
as a
anyway.
dark form emerges from the shadows. This must be the shade who commands the Netherese
You spoke with them?
campaign.
No, I'm not going to. We only speak with him when we want it to start.
Okay.
Oh, he's not quite ready for us.
The shade vanishes back into his tower retreat. You might learn how to reach the general by questioning him.
Ooh, fun.
Nice. Do we need to engage those? I'm not sure. Okay. Hold the door. Crikey, that meteor storm is cleaning up, isn't it?
Is great, right?
It's pretty good, as is your own AoE. Instant kills against the mages, happy days. Oh, save you beggar. Shout is still working very nicely. Let's smash the altar up. Shout against the Reapers is tasty. Yeah, lovely job. Which one of us has picked up a damn bat? Oh no. Okay, focus fire anthem, boost if you want to. Yeah, I'm letting you finish that. Yeah, nice job.
Wood groans against metal in the distance as the gate to the Shade's tower opens.
Oh, that
Is
bat.
it possible to be? Is it possible to be damage dealer and a bit tanky at the same time? You know, to have, because normally you have all the damage, all the defenses. You
Well,
could be reasonable, you know, good in both.
everything is a trade-off, isn't it? Like you've got Joff's Sorcerer, for instance, which is a complete glass cannon. My druid is a little bit more on the survivable side, and so less absolute damage. And the warlocks that we play are very much geared towards the survival, and so damage is kind of secondary consideration. And I think most builds are sort of somewhere on that scale, aren't they? I think you have to decide. I think in most cases it's good to decide where you want your main focus to be. Like as a caster, you could maybe choose a couple of schools. Like I've kind of gone towards enchantment and evocation. Evocation because it's everything the sorcerer does, and enchantment because well, all the offensive spells rather
Oh, but
evocation.
for example, a paladin, it could be tanky and do damage at the same time, right?
I'm sure so. I've heard of paladins doing Reaper 10 on their own, so for sure they can.
Mm.
The Defiant
He's
Guardian
one of my favorite classes. I might
now
come back
have
to
the key
paladin
to the
one day,
Shade's tower.
especially now that I have a new class of paladin, new
A new class of
a new
paladin?
weirdo. Yeah, the weirdo paladin I had never played.
The weirdo paladin?
Yeah, they made this different paladin.
Oh, you
Like,
mean the Sacred Fist paladin? The archetype, you
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
right, okay.
yeah,
Well, we
yeah,
haven't featured one of those on the channel. There's some traps here for you to do.
yeah. And as I like the paladin, I I had already even made my 3 lives as paladin. I think I might try one day.
You quite enjoyed the monk, and from a past life perspective, it would be useful. It's a little bit more healing amp, stacking.
hmm Even if I already had the 3 lives as paladin, if I made the sacred feast, I would have more.
Yes. Sacred
Okay, okay,
Fist gives 5 more stacking healing amp for
Stairs
each
lead up to the tower
life
where
that you
the
put.
Shade General dwells.
okay.
Okay, I think there is a shrine before the end and I should probably make use of it. Or maybe I just chug some rings now while we're waiting. I don't tend to do anything in the room behind us. As soon as the lock opens on this door, I just go for it. Actually, I need to save mana by stopping... Okay, we can go. Stopping being silly and just letting you to kill the things that are almost dead anyway. wrong button. Okay, the last altar is here on the left.
The darkness near the Shar altar starts to writhe in the mist. A swarm of
Nice
shadows
one.
attacks.
Couple of remnants. 3 remnants, 4 remnants. How many remnants? I can't even pick them up. Okay. And a soul. That altar isn't dead. How?
The last
Okay.
of the altar's topples.
I
ending
just
the worship
assumed
of
it
the
had
Shadow
gone.
Goddess
Never
inside the
assume.
complex.
Never assume. We had learned this on this team already.
Yeah. That's a lovely
Not
shot.
assume.
That was a beauty. Go through the mirror.
A frigid mist drifts out of a dark and foreboding mirror. This
Okay.
mist to the Shade's lair. The Shade General turns to greet you.
So try your best to stay still in one place if you can.
Sword father
Mhm.
sends against us. Alas, you are just as thou-witted. Don't you understand? You do not face a mere individual. You face an entire empire. Hundreds of leagues away. Plans are in motion too. But I can see it's no use trying to discuss grand strategy with a mere foot soldier. So why don't
Oh, I
you skip to the
mistimed
part
that.
you
What a
do
shame.
understand? The fight.
The Shade breaks off his attack.
Okay, we ready for the
All
worm
things
thing?
that walk the Shadowfell serve. As do the things
Make
Sure.
him vulnerable.
crawl.
Can't see his health. Is he
Almost
gone?
done.
Oh, he's gone already. Well done. Be careful here. Be very careful here. This is the biggest fail section in this quest, I think, when all this stuff pops up.
The dying Shade seems untroubled by his defeat.
Well done.
One
Well done.
general has lost the battle, but Netheril will
So
win
when
this
the
one.
lots of enemies appears at once is the moment people most
Well,
die.
me, yes,
There are
because
Ah.
I think the quest is over. The big guy's dead. The worm's gone, and then suddenly there's all these shadows out of nowhere, and I found myself in trouble. Maybe even with a dungeon alert there. So yeah, that's one.
Yeah, there was.
Definitely something to be careful of. Did you get the invis there, or were you not actually out of the quest yet? No, I don't think you did get it, did you?
I did. I had.
You had it.
Hmm.
I suppose there is some justification for flying through these Slayer areas. We're trying to cut down the overall time of the recording, aren't we?
Yeah, and we already had lots of boo-boos.
One or two.
Uh-huh.
Hope.
There was the boo-boo in the beginning, and then the boo-boo when we had the trap.
Yeah. Okay, we can go through here to
Fresh corpses line
buff
the
as well
walls,
into the
all
main
of them
room.
Wheloon prisoners,
Okay.
Karlev has gone too far.
says the Netherese wizard.
He's become unpredictable even for a Shadar Kai. We cannot let his
Wouldn't be us if we don't have
endanger
one or
our
two
mission.
boo-boos.
Your kind
It's
will
kind
never
of
Would-
part of the package, isn't it?
Responds the Shadar Kai.
Mhm.
The Shadow Curse is strong with Karlev. He does this because he must. Wait. Did you hear that?
Oh god, the ending of this quest. The disco ball should help us, but my god, it's still painful. I think we might both end up helpless.
Fun.
Oh, that was tasty, wasn't it? Wow.
Searching the clutter reveals nothing of interest.
Phew. Between yours and my AoE, they are taking a hammering, aren't they?
Reveals nothing of interest.
Especially when we can get most of them held. I think you're getting quicker at spotting the
Searching the clutter reveals nothing of
the
interest.
blue circles and just unloading on that. Super stuff.
You discover a key while searching the desk.
More shadows coming, so that's another very... Oh, so, yeah, it is here. Another very good use for the AoE. And if we can kill the Reaper at the same time, that helps too. Okay, this one
Down below,
big
the
guy could be a
Shade
good
Archive
use for a
commander
boost
addresses a terrified
when he
prisoner.
comes out of that
I
cage.
really did like you, you know. It pains me to think how you'll be torn apart.
Nice.
You've saved the poor captive from being mauled by the Howler.
Exterminate? Anyone?
Exterminate. Exterminate.
Calls to you
Right,
from
let's
behind the
try not
safety
to
of
let
the
any of
grate.
these out of here.
You must be the one who killed
I'll
my
try and
friend.
hold them with the blue
Now,
circles anyway,
you think
but
you can kill more?
just in case.
Good. It will make me feel more.
Ah, that's a good one to point out. My spell, my AoE didn't go because the bear had already killed the target I had. So that can happen on occasion. The antidote to that is to target the ground, which I should have done on reflection. Ooh, yes, sweet, sweet.
I notice you are saving your skill points very well.
I'm doing my best. Yeah, they're not. It's not bad, is it?
I
Anything
think it's
that's
because you are having plenty of lost souls as well.
that too. If there ever comes and there's a lot of stuff that we can just wipe out with one big spell, which is always helpful. But having you to just wipe out the stuff that's on a sliver of health and not having to bother with that is a big saver too. There is a shrine in there. I don't think we'll need it, but I'll just open it just in case.
You thought you saw one of the gargoyles move.
Oh, I made rather a mess there. I shouldn't have used so many there. Oh. Okay, shadows in here somewhere, I think. Yeah, I'm being very lucky at the moment with the souls.
You are.
Crikey, I'd never even seen them. Maybe I'm just getting lazy and not doing as many spells as I was before. Okay, the guy's in here. Is he gone? Yeah. Well, dare I say, at least up to now, we're going along quite nicely, aren't we?
Hmm?
I think a lot of it is due to the healing power that we have.
The door is locked. One of the Shade Archi who guard this area must have the key.
Ah, yeah, because I got the key.
Yeah.
Right.
Did we actually get a breakable bonus out of this?
Uh-oh, I remember this.
Right. Yeah, so it only starts when we talk to the guy, so don't talk to him first. Let's have a plan. So we can block up this area with a
Karlev
disco
stands
ball,
before another
stop the
prisoner
dogs
trapped
from
in a
flooding
cage.
out here, because they will make us helpless quite quickly.
Says
The
Shade
guy
Archi.
will
Mhm.
just tear you to pieces if you try and stand up to him. That's you and me both. So the best tactic, I think, is to run round with your boost on and just run away from him with your Hood of Unrest on as well.
Okay.
I think if you can try and occupy the guy, I'll try and occupy what comes out of here, and then help with the healing and the big guy. If we can get rid of him as soon as possible, that would be helpful. Okay. Ready?
I think so.
Karleth moves to attack, his face a twisted mixture of rage and joy.
What do I do? I run? I
Run,
run.
run, run!
Yeah.
Oh, I need.
Spike chain.
Yeah, you
No,
run.
he just killed.
Yeah,
He just
he
killed me
does.
with
He does.
two.
He's
Who's
really
left?
bad. No disgrace there. He just does that. Oh,
You are doing great.
no, I'm not. I'm dead.
The captive.
Now tell me
I
when you
could
can
be
come back.
res
You
if
could be.
you.
Oh,
I can.
sugar
I
is in my
can.
face.
Ui, ui, ui.
Oh. You'll have to tell me when you can be
I
res.
can. I
You
can.
can
Here,
now.
here, here.
Try and
I
follow
am.
me if you can. If I stop, I'll die.
Okay.
Heal
Yes.
yourself while he's paying me
I am.
attention, and then just hammer him,
Dead.
because he's
due to Karleth's
completely focused on me now.
He's following me now.
Yeah,
Ah,
run,
he
run,
is.
Annie,
Yes.
run. Just keep running. I'll pick him up when he comes round. You keep running, just keep going. He's got me now, he's on me. So come and hit him.
The Shade Archi
Yes,
Okay.
nice.
This end fight is a little bit silly. Yeah.
It's
His hunt for
the
thrills has
damage that the guy does seems to me to be quite out of proportion to the rest of it. Yes,
But we are squishy too. So
but
yeah.
we did manage to. I think if we'd coordinated a little bit better, maybe we could have managed it without dying. Having said that, I thought we did quite well anyway to get a win out of it. Well, no, a draw out of it. Okay, recalling, and we'll go and do Actually, I think we should leave it at that. We can do mirror off the screen. I think we've gone long enough already for this episode. We've given a good impression of where we are. I'm more than happy with the AOE we can both put out, and the healing. I mean, unless we're getting absolutely hammered like you did there by that guy, and so did I. Um, Even on, I mean, we've seen me self-healing there, even on Reaper 4 with the healing nerf, albeit I've got the repair epic spell power to help a bit. It's pretty prodigious, isn't it? And it's kept us in the game
Mhm.
for all the way up, so I'm not disappointed at all with how that side of it's worked out. That's been great.
Mhm. Very good. So thank you, people. I will see you next time.
Yep, thanks as always for
Take
looking.
care.
We'll speak to you soon.